As you've seen in our fishing reports, the muskie bite is starting to pick up on several lakes. In tonight's Fishing Tips, Paul Nelson explains how this is the perfect time of the year to hook that big 50-inch muskie.
This week we're going to talk about the peak of the muskie fishing season, and what usually happens is the lakes start out very clear before the algae blooms occur, and then once water temperatures exceed 70 degrees, the algae blooms increase and they start to lower the visibility in the water. And at some point in the season, when it really starts to turn hot, usually in the first to mid part of July, that water is going to green up and the visibility is going to drop quickly in the lakes. And when that happens, the muskies that have been following the baits, they actually get too good of a look at the lures when the water is clear, so they don't make as many mistakes. In other words, they're not biting, they're following. Once that algae bloom colors the water and reduces the visibility for the muskies, they start to make mistakes, and it takes them a little while to make that changeover from real good visibility to lower visibility. So that algae bloom cuts down what the muskies are able to see. And now all of a sudden, those muskies have to switch over to an environment where they can't see as well. So a lot of times those muskies are gonna make more mistakes during that transition period that usually happens about the middle of July. And some of the biggest fish of the season are caught during that period of a week or two while the muskies are adjusting to lower visibility in the water. So the guys that are really avid muskie anglers, if you know where there's some muskies and you've been seeing some follows, that middle part of July, as soon as that algae bloom happens and the water turns green, that's going to be the peak time for early in the season for those muskies. They make more mistakes, so get out on the water and try catch yourself a trophy. There's a lot of 50-inch plus muskies in the lakes around the Bemidji area, so it's a great area. You got lots of different lakes to fish. So for those muskie guys, the peak period is coming up here for the middle of July. So watch for that algae bloom and get out there and try to get yourself a 50-inch plus muskie. This has been the Fishing Tip of the Week, and I'm Paul Nelson from the Bemidji Area Lakes Guide Service.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.